I just found out my late father's secret: he could swim. You see, I have JME, a type of epilepsy, that causes occasional jerks or spasms in my arms and legs. Due to this, I've never been able to enter water, so I never learned to swim. However, living in California, our family often visited the beach. The photo that caught my eye was of my dad in his 20s, taken a bit before I was born. He was treading water in the ocean, seemingly quite deep in. My grandmother mentioned that his brother snapped the picture when the two of them, along with their then girlfriends, went cliff diving. I said, "But Dad couldn't swim?" She looked confused and responded, "Of course he could. Did you really think he was the type not to know how to swim?" For as long as I can remember, during our regular family beach outings, my dad would tell me he couldn't swim because he was afraid of water. He'd ask if I could keep him company on the shore. This had been great for me, of course, as I didn't want to be alone while my mom and brother went swimming, and we would find other games and things to do while they were in the ocean. To be honest, it had always seemed silly to me that he was scared of water. He was a marathon runner and a generally athletic individual who grew up in California, so I couldn't understand why he never learned to swim. But now, it's clear to me. He could swim. He understood that I didn't want to feel like a burden due to my condition. He knew that if I believed he wanted to swim, I'd urge him to go without me. So, he told me he couldn't swim. He probably never expected me to find out what a nice thing he was doing for me, and yet he still did it every time, especially today. That sent me over the edge. Thank you, Dad.